Hello and welcome to SiteBildZ. In this video, we're going to explore some of the more in-depth features of the Content tab within the Easy Editor. Now, the Content tab is basically the starting place for building your site. It's where the bottom layer stuff for your site is going to take place, as well as where much of the content is going to rest. So if I look at this background, this is going to be my background for the entire site, but you won't always see all of that. Let me show you what I mean. If I change the image by going here and select a different image for the background, I've changed the entire background for my site, but this up here has a separate header and banner background and different display functions, so you don't see that background change up here. I can also select a color if I'd like to get rid of the background image. So I'll click this to get rid of the background image, and then I can just select a color to use as a background color for something visible there. Another place you'll want to check out is the main content area. Here is where we format the basic layout for our written content on the page. And again, if I start moving these sliders here, I can format the spacing around that. And if I scroll down, I can actually format the text wrapping options as well, giving me full control over how my written content is displayed on my page. I can also adjust this border at the top here and change a color to something different if I'd like that to be a different color. So really, I can stick in this area, the main content area, to change how everything right around this written content looks and appears. Following this main content area, you'll notice several different categories. Now, depending on the template that you've used for your site, you may not have content in all of these different categories. So for example, I'll click H2 right here and show you some of the different content I have. If I start changing this heading, you'll notice that this is the heading for my main content. If I go to H1 and start adjusting things, I actually don't have any content within that H1 display. The reason this is set up this way is it gives you a lot of flexibility to work with any different site, but just understand that you may not have content in every specific tab over here on the left. In this tab though, I could go ahead and I could change the font of my heading to a different type of font, change the size, and format this particular heading with the same detail and the same amount of options that I can format other content. If I jump down to the content text, here I can edit this area of content. So this is below my main post, my main text, but I can edit the size of this text here. I can edit the surrounding box area, the width of that, and I have many more options there. The last thing we want to talk about are the widget title and widget text sections. These are widgets plugged into my particular site. So if I'd like to edit the title, I'll be able to do that within the widget title area, and I've got the same formatting options that I find elsewhere in this content tab. And then I can edit the widget text specifically. I can change the color, I can change the background and the width for this text as well. Again, we'd recommend that you start with the Content tab because it's really the base layer, the foundation for your site, and you can make a lot of big adjustments simply within this one tab. If you have any additional questions or comments, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks for watching.